if you paid attention to the thumbnail, this is officially, even from when I started very, very early on in eBay, officially my worst sales weekend ever. Ever. What's going on, guys? Jessica here. You know me as Resell to Ride. I do sound a little congested still. I apologize. But today we're going to do vlog style video. It is Monday morning. It is 10:18 right now. We're standing out in the garage. You can see my pile of, or my shelf full of bins of listed inventory behind me. And we're going to pull weekend orders. And if you paid attention to the thumbnail, this is officially, even from when I started very, very early on in eBay, officially my worst sales weekend ever. Ever. We're going to pull our order. Yeah, you heard me right. Order. I literally had one order, guys. Seriously. We dropped orders off at the post office Saturday morning, and I had, I think, 1 or 2 sales Saturday morning. We dropped everything off by like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. I had 0 sales. The rest of Saturday, all of Sunday, I finally got a cha-ching. Last night, I looked at my phone. It was 12:13 a.m. I literally had 0 sales on Sunday. 0. That has never happened since I started selling on eBay, except for maybe like the first month when I had like 100 or less listings. I don't think I've gone 24 hours without an order since then, and just, it's harsh, man. It's harsh. So, yeah, let's see. Here's my screen. Your total funds for the week. For the week. $149.07. How am I supposed to live off of that? I don't know what the deal is. The whole week has been horrible. Obviously, this weekend was just an absolute bust. The person who did buy something happens to be a motorcycle rider as well. And they left a note that says, "Thanks for the offer. My husband and I both ride, me way more than him," which I think is cool. And it says, "Be safe out there." So that's actually really cool. I intended to deliver their order to the post office on my motorcycle today. However, it rained this morning, early this morning. It rained a lot. We have a few puddles on the patio in the backyard. So to be on the safe side, I don't want to, even though it's not raining right now and it's starting to dry up, I don't want to get out on the road and possibly hit a puddle because I can't avoid it and wipe out. So I'm just not going to take that chance. I haven't been riding enough to feel really good and confident with that. I'm ready. It's a nice cool day, so it would be perfect weather, and I'm excited about that because that means I can start riding more. It's been way too hot here for me to do that. So anyways, enough rambling. Let's pull our one order. We're looking for... It's not even out here, guys. It's not even out here. It's one that's so new that it doesn't have a number on it yet. Hang on a second. Let me swap my phone to my pocket. I'm going to double check. I feel like this is it right here. That's totally it. That's totally it. Let me see. Because this says number 303. Let me check this picture again because I don't see a number on it, but that's the shirt. Let's see. Maybe it's because it had that, maybe because it had the note on it is why I couldn't see the bin location, because this is definitely it. Extra large, spell out, short sleeve, relaxed fit workwear. Extra large, relaxed fit, spell out. It has the yellow around the collar. That's definitely it. I think that maybe the number just didn't get put into the listing or something, so I don't know. But we got it. We're going to get it packed up. It's going to take me 2 seconds to pack it up, and then we're going to take it to the post office today. So let's go. All right, guys, so we're in better lighting now. I had to grab some gas real quick because I have been lazy and not gotten gas lately. So I like to get my gas at Sam's Club. Pro tip, Sam's Club, it's worth paying the membership just to buy gas there because it's so much cheaper than everywhere else. So I am gonna hit Sam's Club after the post office. So one thing I didn't mention while we were in the garage, and I apologize for that lighting, the lighting in the garage is awful. Today is also my birthday. I'm 41 today. I'm officially in my 40s. I don't know how I feel about it. It is what it is, I guess, but we're gonna continue on. There's a lot of traffic at this intersection, so apologize for looking back and forth. But yeah, so Xena had to work, so we kind of celebrated yesterday, I guess. We did something we normally don't do. We sat around almost the entire day. I did do some listings. I listed those Scully Western shirts that you guys saw in a video maybe a week ago or so. I got those listed, and those 5 shirts alone I listed for $320 collectively. So I felt pretty good about that. But yeah, we just kind of relaxed. We watched some football. We watched what is it, the new series One Piece. It's based on the anime, so we kind of had fun and chilled. But so as far as eBay and my sales, as I mentioned, the whole premise of this video, or the whole reason for this video, is my sales are horrible right now. So I was really concerned that there's a couple of things that have happened in the last couple of weeks, and I was concerned that those may have had an effect on my sales. So what happened was, you guys know, if you saw our estate sale video where we picked up that scanner, the desktop scanner that's for like documents and business cards and things like that, we did sell that pretty quickly. I can't remember if we did a what sold on it, but it sold for $160. I can't remember right now. I've tried to block it out of my mind because of what ended up happening. The guy that bought it didn't live too far from here, honestly. He got it pretty quickly. He had it for 2 weeks and then decides to open a return and says that he can't use it because the software is out of date. Said he looked it up on their website and that there's nothing that can be done. So I said, you know, whatever. I didn't reach out. I just let him return it. I was irritated by it. I did look it up on their website. Yes, that software is out of date. However, there are fixes. There are 3 ways that they offer that you can still use it. You don't have to pay for any of them. You can download a free driver, an updated driver, and it'll work just fine. Or you can choose to use their cloud program. So you can do that. So I don't know, there are solutions, but I figured he probably just isn't tech savvy, didn't want to deal with it, so he wanted to return it. So I just let him return it. And so you guys know the drill, I'm sure. When you have a return, you don't refund anything until it arrives in the same condition you sent it in. I knew it was new open box, so it had never been used. It had all of its original packing materials, all of that. It was in incredible condition. So I felt very confident when I sold it. When it returned, the shipping box was the same shipping box, which was cool. He wrapped the box in the same bubble wrap that I wrapped it in. Cool. We took it out, opened it up. We actually did I video all my returns just for my own safety in case somebody wants to make some kind of crazy claim. Opened it up. Everything looked okay except for all of the inner packing materials were gone, except for the bubble wrap that I had put in there for additional padding. That was just shoved in there, and it was dropped in there. The cords were in there, and it was sitting on top of the cords with the cords like kinked around it. I mean, that's kind of nitpicking a little, but then we stopped filming because I was like, whatever, it's fine, it'll be okay. We stopped filming, and then I flipped the box over because I thought, oh shoot, I didn't match the serial number. The serial number was on the box and on the unit, and I also had pictures of it in the listing up close, which is very important when you do electronics. If it has a serial number, take a good picture of the serial number. I also put in the description for the listing, I put the serial number. It all matched. But when I flipped the box over to check it, the whole bottom of the box had a huge, like, stain on it where he had, like, spilled his coffee and the box sat in it. The bottom of the box was all rippled. It was like the cardboard was separating from itself. It had, the stains had come up the sides. I was like, I don't know. Some people may call it petty, I don't know, but at that point, it's not returned in the same condition in which it was shipped. The box is, I can't sell it in the box now. So I was like, man, I can't sell it in, I knew I wasn't going to be able to sell it in the same condition as I sent it in originally, and I just had, come to terms with that. But at that point, I was like, okay, this is a little too far. The guy damaged the box and still sent it back and expected a full refund. So I got a hold of eBay. If you need to get a hold of eBay, get into the help at the top of your seller hub or whatever page. You should be able to see help and contact, I think is what it says. Click on that, get into that, and click to chat with an agent, like in the little messaging chat, but type in call me and they'll call you. So that is an option. So I had them call me and I said, look, this is the situation, this is what happened. I can send you pictures of the damage to the box. And they were like, oh, you have the right to, which I knew I did. I just wanted to confirm and make sure I wasn't making a rash decision based on emotions. And they said, you have the right to only refund 50% as a top rated seller. And because, because of the condition, that's what they kind of suggested that I do. So I said, look, I think 50% may be too much of a reduction. So I'm going to look up sold comps for used units and base it off of that, and I'll refund accordingly. And they said, that sounds like a plan, no problem. Make sure you include pictures when you do the refund. Include pictures and state exactly why you're doing what you're doing. So I did that. I ended up refunding the guy. What did I refund him? I think I kept $50. Yes, I kept $50 for myself. That covered the price of the unit, my cost of goods. That covered all of my shipping materials, and he got majority of his money back. They did come back later and take money from me and give him back return shipping, which I didn't agree with, but I think it's because it was an item, he called it a defective item. Technically it wasn't defective, but I just rolled with it. So that happened. I was worried that defective item dinged my account. The other thing that happened was last week I had 2 hats in the middle of the night. I had 2 hats that were pulled down because they thought that they were counterfeit. They were not counterfeit. They are not counterfeit. I still have them. I am just going to put them into our booth, but I think the reason they were found to be considered counterfeit is because they did not have manufacturer's tags. They had been removed at some point. One of them I actually think may have been a costume, so it may have never had a tag. So I thought maybe that was an issue. So last night, because I was going through this with no sales, I was like, I'm gonna contact eBay and see if they can give me any more insight into this. So that's what I did. And I spoke to a gentleman for probably 5 or 10 minutes, and he went through my back end of my store, and he said he didn't see anything. He said everything looks good. He said he sees where the counterfeit items were pulled, and he said that doesn't affect my account at all because I didn't try to relist them, which I will not. I'm not going to take that risk with my business. So he said there's nothing there. He said your traffic my traffic is terrible right now, but he said visibility looks good. He went in on his own personal account He looked up one of my items on his end, and then typed in the description on his personal account, and he said it popped up immediately. So visibility is fine. He said he has no idea what could be causing the slow in traffic. I have over 1,800 listings right now. There's no reason why I should go a full 24 hours with 0 sales. I should get at least 5, at least bottom of the barrel 5 orders in 24 hours. I average 5 to 10 at least a day. So something's up. I have no idea. We're just rolling with it. I'm gonna keep hammering out listings and hopefully it'll make a difference. But we're at the post office. Let's go inside and drop off this one package, and we're gonna check the P.O. box too. So let's go. Delicious coffee. All right, let me get you off of the mount. $20952. Nothing. All right, let's go drop this. We'll drop it in the box. Easy peasy. By far the easiest shipping day I've ever had. Ordered, pulled, and packed in under 5 minutes, so. Ugh. Let's get back out to the car. Or to the truck, I should say. Alright guys, so order dropped off. Back in the truck. Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is with slow sales. I don't know. Other resellers that I know are doing really well right now, so could be a fluke. I don't know. Man, I bumped my camera mount, and so you guys may be a little bit cockeyed. I apologize. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it'll pick up. Hopefully today will pop off. I just sent out a bunch of offers right before I left the house. So, when I get home, I'm going to edit this video for you guys, which should be a pretty simple edit. And then I'm going to start listing some, I think I'm going to do Harley Davidson t-shirts today. And I know that those are a really good seller for us. So hopefully that'll maybe boost something. Gosh, I have no idea. No idea. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna try. I'm just gonna keep busting my hump and list. I did get a little slack through the week while I was sick, so maybe that had something to do with it. That's probably the most likely reason. But I'll be honest, while I was sick, I couldn't list very much at all. My energy was really down, so I was doing some end and sell similars to try and trick the algorithm into thinking that I was listing more than I actually was. And part of me thinks that eBay has caught on to that. Like, I know there's a lot of talk right now about people doing end and sell similar to boost old inventory, but I think that eBay can tell if you're doing that as a list, like trying to use that as if you're actually listing for the day and you're not adding any additional listings. I don't know if, I'm sure they've caught wind of what people have done or have been doing, and maybe they've tried to put a stop to that. I don't know. My coffee is gonna spill. I just hit a big old bump. So who knows? That very well could be part of it. I don't know, maybe the universe was giving me a break because I wasn't feeling well. That's always a possibility. But we'll see, guys. We'll see. Hopefully the rest of this birthday is alright, even though I have to work. It is what it is. It's what happens when you're in your 40s, right? So, I got an Amazon gift card from my sister in a text message today, so I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna buy for myself that does not pertain to my business, because believe me, I'd love to buy some stuff for the business with it, but I know that's not what it's for. I need to think of something that I actually want. And then I have a present from my mom that's been sitting on our counter for a few days, so I get to open that later, so that'll be exciting. I'm very excited about that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go run one more errand. I'm gonna go get some gas at Sam's instead of the expensive gas station, and I'm gonna go home and edit this video, and I'm gonna do some listings, and I'm gonna chill and watch. I found a new channel yesterday. It was suggested to me called Breathcast. It's like breakfast, but the K and the F are swapped, and it's all lowercase. It is a dumpster diving channel. It's this younger couple in Texas. They're in Denton, Texas, and they dumpster dive. They dumpster dive and they find cool stuff. One thing they do that kind of sketches me out a little bit, but I'm cool with it. If other people want to do it and they feel comfortable with it, cool. They do pull food, not open food, they like canned food and anything that is completely sealed that can't get trash on it. They save it. They do keep some of it for themselves. They do donate canned good items to shelters and things. They sanitize it all, like the cans and stuff, they sanitize it all first, of course, but yeah, they find some really, really cool stuff in the dumpsters. They, their big thing that they do is they take anything that can be used still, that isn't broken beyond repair. They take anything that they can use for their own art projects. They donate items, they donate clothing, they donate art supplies to a craft store that they know of that they can donate to. But they also collect a lot of it, and twice a year they have a huge garage sale and they sell it off. They just did a yard sale recently and they made like $680 something off of stuff they found in the dumpster. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, go check it out. Zena and I do a little bit of dumpster diving, mostly for shipping supplies, but we are not opposed to picking things that we can sell at the flea market or even on eBay if we find stuff in good condition. Big trash day around here, people put awesome stuff out. It hasn't been in a dumpster. They just set it out in their front yard for the big trash guy to come get. So we might start doing some more content like that. So if you guys are interested in that, let us know in the comments down below. If you would, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe. We are at 800, and I think we've made it to 890 subscribers. Trying to get to that goal of 1,000. That's a huge milestone for any YouTuber, and I'm really excited to get there. That does not mean that I'll be monetized. You do have to have a certain amount of watch hours, and I'm a little behind on that, but it'll come in with time. So I'd appreciate any of you that are not subscribed, please do so. If you would, hit the notification bell so you get notified when the next video comes out, which should be on Saturday. We do videos every Tuesday and Saturday on this channel. So also, if you would hit the like button, that helps me out a lot. It puts this video in front of more eyes and helps me get to those goals. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with me today. I know this has been a different one, but I just wanted to do a nice, easy, chill video for me on my birthday and talk to you guys about some of the issues that I'm having. And you guys know I'm all about transparency. I want to be honest with you guys and let you know how things are going. So appreciate it, guys. I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.